I just happened to be doing life insurance, and I've been doing that, like you said, for over 10 years. And when she shared the Assure for Life plan for me, and I, got on one of the webinars and found a little bit more about the company, I immediately knew that I needed to be involved. Why? Because as an insurance consultant, I have clients all the time who want to get insurance, maybe on, let's say, adult parents want to get insurance on their grown children, and their children won't sit down to do the insurance policy. Or maybe I've had people who wanted to get insurance on someone that maybe they don't qualify based on their background. And this plan is a way for them to be able to cover their families, their children, without having social security numbers, without having to even get their permission to do that. And I said, oh my gosh, I knew I had to be a part of this company. When I got the opportunity, I moved forward, got my 6 people, so it's 7 of us, and did my plan, got certified and all of that. One of my life insurance clients, I have very good relationships with many of my clients, and this particular client and I are very good friends. I've done multiple policies for her and her family. And she called me one day and she said, Latasha, I want you to call my friend. She needs insurance. Well, when I called the friend, it took us a while to get together. It wasn't an immediate thing. We finally got together on November the 6th, which was a Saturday. And I had to drive to her home. She wasn't right around the corner. It was a little bit of a drive, but I went to her home and helped her to get a Sure for Life plan for her and her 6 children. So I guess she decided, okay, I need to go ahead and do something. Well, 2 weeks later, on November the 19th, her son and her daughter, and I think it was her son's girlfriend, they were all in a vehicle together, and a drunk driver T-boned them, and her daughter was actually thrown from the vehicle and passed away immediately in that car accident. And she called me that Sunday. Now, mind you, this happened on Friday. She called me that Sunday and told me what happened. And we called Assure for Life immediately. And the gentleman who got on the phone, the Assure for Life representative, he said, he took her information. He said, we're going to call her back within 15 minutes. If we do not, call us back. Well, I knew that they had called her because she didn't call me back right away. So they called her within that 15-minute time frame. They got the information they needed from her, I guess, with the funeral home and all of that. So they worked out the details with my client. But, they did what needed to be done. Sure enough, she called me right after and said, yes, the funeral home did receive the check from Assure for Life. So that Friday the 19th was the accident. We called on that Sunday, and then the 23rd, the check was sent to the funeral home, or however they do it, send the funds to the funeral home. Well, now, mind you, her son and her daughter were in this car accident. Her son actually was in intensive care. We did not know how things were going to go with him, but I found out as of last Friday, he also passed away from this car accident. So, again, thank God she had her daughter and her son as well as her other children, but she had these 2 children in this Assure for Life plan. And again, Assure for Life has stepped up to take care of her 2nd child who has passed away. She called me. I can't even tell you how I felt, sadness at the fact that she had lost a daughter, but also grateful that I had sat with her 2 weeks before this happened. And mind you, nobody wants to think that's going to happen so suddenly, but it did. And now to lose 2 children and to have both of them covered with the Assure for Life is a blessing. I'm just so grateful for this plan. And I'll be honest, after this, it just makes me want to share it with more and more people. I am going to call my current clients, and I already have started doing that, to let them know about this, because many of them do have other family members who don't have coverage. So this plan is for anybody, whether they have insurance or not.